Well, hello again, and welcome to Cliff's Notes. Today's topic is Commandment number 9 of the 10 Commandments. Exodus 20:15 says, "You must not testify falsely against your neighbor." As we have seen with all the commandments, they are connected in some way. We come to a commandment that could stand by itself because it is an introduction of the concept of justice. Until now, the world system had nothing to do with justice. The governments of the world were all about power. Who is the most powerful? They rule and they establish what is right and what is wrong. The personal God of the Bible here is saying that the individual and the community as a whole, they have the ability to do right because of what they know to be good and true. You have the power. They have the power, the community. This commandment is the beginning of establishing a republic by the people and for the people. Justice stands alone, and its foundation is truth. When one tells the truth about a person, place, or thing, freedom is born. Lies bind a person, but the truth sets that person free from anxiety and from depression, and most of all, fear. Don't be bound by your fear of telling the truth. Yes, you could be bound by fear that truth brings. But 2 Corinthians 3:17, it says this, "For the Lord is Spirit, and wherever the Spirit is, there is freedom." I love that. Now, we all know that truth can hurt, especially when it reveals sin. But freedom that truth brings can also bring peace and understanding to the situations of life. The truth, it frees people emotionally, physically, psychologically, and spiritually. People of faith are those that set people free by telling the truth. In every situation, you may say, well, truth can hurt in a way. Yes, the truth may hurt, but there is a way to tell the truth as well. Paul says in Ephesians 4, "Don't be tossed and blown about by every wind of new teaching." We will not be influenced when people try to trick us with lies so clever that they sound like truth. Instead, we will speak truth in love, growing in every way more and more like Christ, who is the head of the body, the church. So the simple way to tell the truth is to do it in love. The way that you would want to be treated in truth is the way that you give truth. Remember, your neighbor, those who you want to love, they are those that are around you, people you come into contact with, that you speak to. God wants you to love them as much as you are able, and to tell them the truth in love is the way to do it. And also to tell the truth about them is the way to do it. Thanks again for watching Cliff's Notes. We're almost done with the 10 Commandments. That's great. But I also want to let you know, as I have in previous podcasts, that I have a book. It's called Christian Soul. It's the foundational principles of faith. It's available all over the place. Well, all over the place means Barnes & Noble and Amazon and Kindle. So you can get it there. You can also visit the website and it'll direct you to those places where you can buy the book. There's also an Audible, I read it. It's just a reading of the entire book that you can get at my website. So check it out. Thank you so much for the blessing that you are to me, and I want to be a blessing to you with this new manuscript. Next week, we're going to cover Commandment number 10. And after that, we'll be answering some of your questions. So stay tuned. And until next time, this is Cliff Young for Cliff's Notes, and I'm out.